Good morning. Day 3 of my chemo cycle. Still in the same shirt because sometimes you just gotta be in bed all day. What you gonna do about it? But I made this video for my other cancer patients because I think that what you put into your body plays a huge part on how you're going to feel during chemo and after chemo. And I kind of got my food eating down to a science. So this is what I eat to make myself feel the best. And honestly, it's just kind of like what my body's craving. I give it that. And it craves a lot of carbs and protein. And when I eat that, I tend to feel a lot better and drinking a lot of water. You'll just kind of see throughout the video what I'll talk about. So what you eat matters, I promise 100%. You eat good things, you're going to feel good. Try to stay away from gross, sugary things. Ugh. So I woke up at about 9. I have chemo at 10:30, and there's my cute little cat. And my port, I wanted to show you guys it because it kind of has some dried blood over top of it, which is a little bit weird. But I always start my morning with tea, and this morning I didn't have any caffeine in my tea because one of my drugs, adriamycin, causes your heart rate to increase, so I try to stay away from caffeine. And this tea was pretty good. It was like a lemongrass bamboo type of tea. And I drink a lot of water in the morning and throughout chemo just because it's so important to drink a lot of water to pee out all of your drugs. I feel like whenever I drink more water, I feel the best. So definitely try to drink a lot of water before chemo, during chemo, and after chemo. And this is what I'm wearing to chemo. Trying to look all cute. And yeah, just easy access to my port. I try not to wear like big shirts to cover it. And I was having a hot flash. My hot flashes are really bad from chemo. And here's me snapping into my sweatshirt, thinking I'm super cool. Always bring a sweatshirt to chemo because you could get cold. And here is breakfast. I like to have carbs for breakfast because it makes me feel better before chemo and it kind of makes me feel less nauseous. Just having like that fuller feeling in my stomach. So I had oatmeal. I just use regular oats, some hemp seeds, chia seeds, flaxseed. I put some almond milk in, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Cinnamon is a great antioxidant. And that is me taking my antibiotic because I had an infection, and my chemo snacks, just some oranges and pretzels with peanut butter, trying to always bring healthy snacks to chemo. So this is the first time this particular problem happened in chemo. They accessed my port and they went to go flush it, but they weren't able to, so then they had to reaccess it and still wasn't flushing, so they had to give me TPA to help with blood clots because they thought that it was just a blood clot, which did work. Hallelujah. I was so scared I wasn't going to be able to get chemo, but they got it to work. And me and my mom kind of make chemo fun by always having a fun lunch delivered to us. So we got boleh this day, and I had some shrimp, potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. I try not to eat seafood that much anymore, but during chemo I was craving it, and I kind of just let my body have whatever it wants. And in turn for events, yesterday after chemo, I didn't forget about my video. I just literally was hit by a truck. So I came home and I just slept all night, and I think I woke up twice, and one time I had a bite of my dad's cauliflower vegan pizza. But I honestly kind of like the way this video went because for chemo days there's no set way of eating. It's kind of just like how you're feeling. Some days after chemo I come home and I'm so hungry from the steroids. I'm like, that was weird. But I'm just like, my entire fridge. And then some days I just come home and knock out all night long. But I was actually thinking about showing you guys what I eat for breakfast because a lot of times you're gonna wake up feeling really nauseous and you have to take the day 2 aprepitant pill to help with nausea. And whenever you take that pill, you have to take it with a meal or you will get sick. So this is me finally getting out of bed, and I wanted to show you guys my new Lesta. It puts a catheter into my stomach, and then it puts medicine into my bone marrow to produce more white blood cells, because your immune system is obviously very bad after chemo. You guys might also have Neulasta. And for breakfast, I was craving kind of like eggs and potatoes, but instead of eggs, I wanted to do tofu because it's healthier and I'm not eating an animal product. I make really good tofu scramble. You just have to use curry powder because it gives it its yellow tint. It's delicious. Threw some beans and tomatoes in, and then oregano, I think basil, garlic, onion, and the potatoes were so crunchy and good. And I just threw the potatoes in my bowl and then put the scrambler on top, and it was just kind of like a literally scrambler breakfast bowl. It was delicious. I definitely try to eat a fuller breakfast in the morning the day after chemo because you're taking your Prepotent day 2 and you want to have a full stomach for the Prepotent. So it works well and you don't get nauseous. Definitely eating a big breakfast helps with nausea the day after and even the 3rd day. And had some tea and there was my Prepotent dessert. At some point throughout the day, I decided to get up for a lunch and I just made a healthy little fruit smoothie and I was craving salmon. I don't know why I crave seafood so much for my chemo days, but I made like a little salmon burger. I got it from Costco and then I just put a piece of vegan cheese on top and it's honestly so delicious and very fulfilling. I love eating protein after chemo because it makes me, again, just like that fuller feeling. It feels like it's absorbing the medicine kind of. It just makes you feel really good. And yes, drinking water. I don't know why I'm recording myself drinking. Again, my body was craving more carbs. So for dinner, I had some gluten-free vegan mac and cheese. The brand is Daya. It is actually very delicious. I get it at Whole Foods. So I hope this video was kind of helpful. I just wanted to show some healthy food ideas for after chemo because it is kind of hard to eat after chemo because it's very nauseous. It's just a lot going into your body. So try to make it healthy and give your body what it wants because your body is your #1 priority in making yourself happy.